Do you remember telling you the story about the time I got electric shock? I got tricked into giving myself 240 fucking volts. It was right. I was up there. People would play football here, right? A guy that I knew for all the way since primary one. He was on up in the roof, and I climbed up in the roof as well. He would sort of like chuck the football down now and again, you know, if somebody kicked the football, and I climbed up. And he said, "Here, touch this. You get a shock off it." And it was like a light. It was like a broken light or something like that at the top of that kind of wall, like above the door or something like that. I don't know. He said, "Here, touch this. You get a shock off it." I went, "Fuck off." He went, "Look." And he touched it, like he had the kind of cable. The cable came up and the wire was exposed. And he went, "Look." And he touched it. "Oh, you get a wee shock off it, look." And it looked all right. And so I went like that. I touched it and I could feel this. It was like that. It felt like something shaking your finger. I was like, "All right." He said, "Here, try it now." And he kind of like either unwound it around this nail that it was around, or wound it around, and it was previously unwound. One of these, by coiling it does something, or by uncoiling it does something. I fucking touched it. I've told this story before. I touched it. I touched it, and it felt like somebody just booted me right in the head. I just like that. It's just everything fucking shut off. Just complete blackness, just like that, bang, like that. And I fucking, honestly, just everything tense as fuck. It kind of just felt like that, like an instant, and like, but like you just been fucking hit by a motor or something. I was like, I don't know, just right away. I was like, "Oh, fucking hell!" And he was pissing himself laughing. He said that's what happened to him, but he noticed that if you, I think he, to begin with, touched it, must have touched it when it was like the kind of, I don't know, wound up or whatever it was, and that makes it, I don't know, low voltage or what the fuck it is, I don't know. And then playing about with it, then did that. So then he wanted to see it happen to somebody else. So he tricked me. I know, it's funny. I always fucking liked him. I can tell you more stuff about him. I always liked. We used to sing that song in primary school. The music teacher would sing some song. What was it? You know that? Do your ears sing low? Do your You know that one? You know that one? It's no ears. I think you can also sing your balls sing low, but I think that's a fucking primary school music teacher variation. There's a wee bit that sort of like regimental soldier or something like that, and he would always sing it like that. He would always kind of shout regimental soldier and do a salute fucking thing, which I always thought was funny. He was off school every now and again because of fucking accidents. Apparently he was off school for fucking getting knocked down here, knocked down there, falling out a tree here, all the rest of it. Then it seemed like any kind of abusive thing. Wasn't it like, it's actually his fucking dad or something. Apparently he was in lots of accidents. That's one thing I always remember. It's probably only like 2 fucking accidents. I might have told you once about I was in PE in this school. I was in, was it that bit? Must have been in there. Did we not have another PE bit? Right. I don't know. Let's say it was there. The PE bit. Listening to the teacher, it was like football or something like that. Listening to the teacher. And him, that guy I knew, went like that. "Here, Brian, look." And I looked, and he had this fucking hard on out under his shorts. Just this fucking hard on poking it. And I was like that. And he laughed, and I was like, fucking just showing me his fucking hard on. What else? The next, I think it was up his house once in secondary school, and he stuck on "Hysteria" by Def Leppard, the album. I remember that. There was a time where he stopped me from jumping to my fucking death in Pollock Shaws because I was drunk and I was in a mood. Where was that? See, he's not the only nutter. See these flats? We were up them. I don't know, maybe like there. Right there. I'd only just kind of started drinking by a couple of years. And I was into like, I don't know how to fucking slash my wrist by that point. But I think by that point I was like sort of self-harming, cutting myself up. I think I'd slashed my wrist maybe by that point. Can't remember. This lassie had just sort of came to the school at Hillpark, who I fancied. Remember seeing her going like, who's she? And I don't know, about a year down the line, me and that guy and her, I don't know, we're up there somewhere. I think him and her were like getting off each other or something like that. They were kind of together in some sort of way, right? And I was sort of kicking about and I was drunk and I kind of fancied her, but knowing any kind of, she's at the forefront of my mind. I've had her in my thoughts for so long now. She's just like, I don't know, it's like maybe a year after she'd sort of moved there. Just the fact that he is with this lassie, it's a lassie that I fancied. How come I've not got anybody? Oh, woe is me. Kind of feeling. How come it's always somebody else? You know, that kind of feeling. I don't know who I am. That kind of thing. And I was like, I don't know what I said. It wasn't anything like this. You two are together. I want to be with you. That's it. I'm going to kill myself. It wasn't like that. It wasn't even really about her and about him specifically. It was about people like that. And it was, who am I fucking way? And I don't know. It was something like that. Anyway, I just got it into my head to just fucking... I sat on the edge. Either like one of these thingies. I was right fucking suicidal back then. I sat on the edge of like one of these balconies, and then he came out, and I was like, oh, I just want to die. Just want to. He pure fucking grabbed me and pure pulled me back in, kind of clatter on the ground type of thing. Like, what you fucking doing? Can't remember what happened after that, but that was that. Next time I saw him, I think, was Hangar 13, rave club sort of thing in Ayr when I was late teens. I think, the one I went to with the Eki and the chewing gum. Bumped in. It was alright, I've seen you for fucking ages. And he just saying, alright, and he was here dancing about. And his hair had got dead curly, dead, like quite big and sort of dry. Everybody else had dead short hair and all that. It was dead curly, dead sort of big. And he was like dancing about, and the way he was dancing made his hair pure bounce about. And I kind of liked it, kind of looking at him, because it makes you look fucking mental. You know, it's kind of curly but floppy as well. And then I think the last I heard of him was he got ripped. I could be getting him mixed up with somebody else. Got his jaw tanned. somebody slashed him. But I could be getting him mixed up with somebody else. You'd hear about sad end. Well, it's not ending. It might not have been him, but that's what I heard. You'd hear about that now and again. Did you hear thing got stabbed? Do you hear this guy that I hung about with? Did you hear he got petrol put at him and set on fire? Somebody else, did you hear that this lass that stayed opposite me? Did you hear she was in jail and she got boiling water chucked at her? Did you hear Thingy got fucking stabbed? Thingy's lost his eye, got shot. Thingy lost his leg for this. You'd hear these fucking grim things. You just think, fuck me, all it would have taken is for me to be there or hang about there and noise up the wrong fucking person. And that's you. That's your face slashed, stabbed, burnt, something like that. But I'm not sure. I have no absolute confirmation.